Well, welcome everybody back to the Figure Kit Garage, fellow resin heads and kit builders. Brent Krug back with another out-of-the-box review. The three busts sitting on the table are the latest offering from Adam Chiet and his company, Monstrous Masterpieces. These are the Gotham Crime Lords. Each of these busts is digitally sculpted and 3D printed by Adam, and they are the first in a series, with the fourth most recently being Harley herself. Just got released just shortly before I ordered these. Now, each of these retail for $59 each at 1/4 scale, which is a really, really good deal, especially for these, because these busts are beautifully captured and rendered. If you buy them in a set, the set is $177, and with that set, you get an extra hatless head, an extra monocle, an extra cigarette holder for Mr. Cobblepot here. Along with Oswald, we have former Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent and the Clown Prince of Crime himself, the Joker. These are beautifully detailed, very simple, very straightforward, and Adam does a fantastic job at getting these prints just full of as much detail as he could get. Now, altogether, Harvey is 3 pieces. The bust itself is all one piece, the base, and then each one of these busts will have a batarang that somewhere on the base the batarang will stick into. Joker, 4 pieces. Bust torso, the head, the flower, and the base itself. And as you can see with the penguin, you've got the base, the torso, the hat and the head for the hat, the cigarette holder and the monocle, plus the hatless head, cigarette and monocle, and also a batarang. So altogether, for $177, you get a lot. You definitely get what you pay for, and they're beautifully made. I remember seeing the post for these on Facebook as Adam would put them up, and I decided to pull the trigger on these as a gift to myself for my birthday. So Adam, thank you very much. I do appreciate the speed at which these got here. He mailed these out on this past Wednesday. They hit my door yesterday, Friday. So we'll take a look at Harvey first. Now all the bases are going to match up except for the nameplates, and there will be some cleanup with the little print supports inside the nameplate, no big deal. And there's the little notch that the batarang will sit in. And even the batarangs will have print support cleanup on the back, but really not that bad. They're nicely detailed. I love the design of the batarangs themselves. But the notch should sit in just like that. And then Adam's own stamp, Monstrous Masterpieces, Adam Chiet, 2025. So very nicely done, simple yet straightforward base. It doesn't have to be, out of the way grand to display these guys. They're simple and they just make that statement. But Harvey, he makes more than a statement. You either die the hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. The rendering of Harvey's scarring is absolutely phenomenal. Adam took a lot of time to craft that in digital sculpting, and it came out fantastic. That's going to be a lot of fun to paint, as well as the suit, tie, and the shirt. If you know the character, you know everything he wears is split in different colors, and the options are endless when it comes to whatever colors you want to put for the suit. So there's no rule book you have to follow for Harvey. You can do whatever you want. The hair, nicely rendered with just the right amount of detail, not understated and not overdone. It looks really, really good. All the way around the back. Hole for suction that'll have to be filled in, but that's no big deal. and the print supports on the back that will have to be sanded, and then the hole in the back that will have to be filled in, UV putty, and that thing's done. And he fits right on the base, very simply. A little bit of glue, and there you got Harv. And then Batman's biggest nemesis, same style base as Harvey, and his notch for the Batarang will be right here. A few more print supports on this Batarang, but it's no big deal. Most of the details on the opposite side anyway, so it'll stick in there just like that. Again, print support remainders, it'll have to be cleaned out, but no big deal. This little acid spitting flower. Really well done. The print quality on these busts is really exceptional. So I got to tip my hat to Adam for the level of care he put into making sure these prints came out really, really good. And then the body itself, I love that the tie he wears and how that droops down. It looks really, really good. More print supports, little sanding, no big deal. And then the face that only a mother could love. That grin. That wicked, evil, cackling grin. Excellent detail all the way around. The curl in the hair. He is going to be such a blast of paint. It's not it. I can't even describe it. Hole to fill in, no big deal. Print supports, not a problem. And the hair detail is just beautifully rendered. Love that Joker. Fit his flower back on there. And the head sits inside the body really, really well. No wobble. Maybe just a minor bit of sanding on the bottom just to get it to sit just a little bit better, but it ain't by much. And then we have Oswald. And like I said, with the set, you get the two head options with the hat. Whoops, just dropped his cigarette holder. There it is. Or without the hat. Personally, I like it with the hat. That's the character that everybody knows. Reminds me more of the Arkham Asylum or Arkham City Batman. Excuse me, Penguin, I should say. But the level of fur detail that he put at the top of that coat is absolutely beautiful. And even texture in the coat itself, really well thought out. Not too overdone, not too underdone. Just really, really nicely rendered. I got, for all the kits that he's produced with the, what was it, the Monster cereal kits that he's come out with, and all the Universal Monster renditions that he's done, he's really, really excelling at the digital sculpting of all the kits that he does. So I gotta hand it to Adam. He really takes his time to put these characters in the right light, and he did a fantastic job with all three of these. I will leave information for Adam, Monstrous Masterpieces, in the comment section down below. if you are interested in any of these or any of the other creations that he has made, direct message him through Facebook and he will answer you. And quotes for pricing, the same way. So if you're interested in these busts, as well as the Harley, like I said, she has been released. I will get her. When I ordered these, I didn't have the money to get her, so I'm going to get her at a later date. And I can't wait to see what he's got coming next. So again, thank you, Adam, for the quality, the professionalism, and the speed at which you got these to my doorstep. Can't thank you enough and can't speak highly enough of you and the kits that you produce. Also, I want to say thank you for all the subscribers that are sticking with me and the ones that have been new to the channel since 2018. Wow. 7 years and still going strong. I am in the process of finishing up the work in progress series on the Logan bust. He's taken a little bit longer than I wanted. No thanks to the high temperatures we've had out here lately, which has made coming out here to paint practically impossible. I will get that finished and get that posted as soon as I am done. So for this review of the Gotham Crime Lords 3-bust set, digitally sculpted and 3D printed by Adam Chiet for his company Monstrous Masterpieces, this has been the Figure Kit Garage. Everybody stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Build a kit.